Learn how to design a modern looking website in less than 17 minutes. In this tutorial, we're going to take you through step by step how you can design a website in WordPress just like this. This is the perfect tutorial if you're just getting started out with web design and you don't have any technical knowledge. All you need to do is follow along with the steps that we show you in this video and make sure you watch to the end so that you can see how to make sure that your website looks good on mobile phones and tablets. Let's grow together. I want you to comment below with the name of your website and your website address so we can all share and grow together. Don't forget to like this video after you've left your comment. If you enjoy these kind of step-by-step tutorials, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel for more great videos like this. To get started creating and designing our homepage, head into your pages and your homepage, and we're going to click Edit with Elementor. This will take you into the Elementor page builder where we're going to build out your homepage. First thing we're going to do is click on this pink add button, and you can choose how many columns you want at the top of your website. We're going to go with 3 columns for this. Then we're going to head to the top right and click on these 9 little squares, and we're going to add a title, and we're going to add a subtitle underneath that. We can change the title text here. Change that to an H1 tag, and then we're going to change the style so we can change the text color. Make this black for now. Once we add our background image, we can change that. Go to the typography and we can increase the size to 55, and we're going to change the weight to 400, and you can change the line height, so if you have 2 lines on your heading, that'll change, and the line spacing, which just separates the letters a bit, we can change that to 2.2. We're going to center that as well, and then head into style. We're going to change that to black for now, and the typography we're going to increase so that it's just not as wide as Smith's, and we're going to change the weight down to 300, and we'll leave the letter spacing as it is. We head into the top of our section here and click Edit Section. That's going to open up the section to edit the background here. So we're going to add an image into the background. You can add a color to change the color of the background, but we're going to add an image from our computer. Okay, now to start, it's going to be very squashed up like this, and what we're going to do is go into advanced, and we're going to add padding. We're going to unlock that and add 200 to the top and 200 to the bottom. Now you can see our image is repeated here, so we're going to head back to style, and we're going to go to repeat and choose no repeat. And then we're going to go size and go cover. So that'll stretch it right across our website. Okay, now our black text is not great for this kind of image, but first I want our text to be a bit lower on here. So let's just increase that a bit. So depending on what kind of image you have, you can increase one and decrease others. We can make the bottom 400 and the above 200. That'll make our text a bit higher. If we make the top 400 and the bottom 200, then the text goes a tiny bit lower. So I want our text to be just below this coat hanger, so I'm going to leave it like that for now. And head back to style, choose position. If we do bottom center, it goes up a bit, which is quite nice. Let's head back in here and change our text. Let's see what white will look like on that background. Doesn't go too well, but let's see. If we make it white and then we head back in here and we put an overlay on the image, so we can go down to background overlay. We can choose a color. So we make it quite dark and then increase the opacity a bit. So now our writing stands out a bit more. And that's the end of our first section here. So let's click update and have a look at what it looks like. So that's our first section. Let's get started on the second section. So we're going to import a template for the second section that we're going to use to speed up the creation of our website. So what you can do is go into the templates library and then you can have a look at different templates and see which one you like. Now remember, you don't have to use all the sections of the templates, so you can just use certain sections. So you could just use the one section to get started. So have a look through a few of them and see which ones you like and which parts of them you would like to use. So you can head into popular or trending and see which ones you would like to use to start building out your website. You can go into them, have a look around, see which ones you like. So I don't like this first section, but I like the way that these three images are, and I'm not going to use that. So I'm going to insert this and then remove the sections that I don't want. So I'm going to remove this first section and the second section and keep these images, and I'm going to remove that third section and remove that fourth section. So I'm left with exactly what I wanted. So we're going to edit this first image, change it to one of our images. We choose this one with the shoes. Change the text. In the last section, we're just going to have an image with a nice quote on it. Just to make sure that this text stands out properly, we're going to add a tiny bit of an overlay, just darken it a bit. Pull it back, it doesn't need to be too much because it is quite dark, just so we get that text to stand out. That looks pretty good. So let's preview what the website's going to look like with our 3 sections completed. At the beginning, with our menu at the top right, our title and subtitle, 3 different sections so they know what the website's about, and a nice quote to end off. The last thing we need to do is make sure that this still looks good when it is on a mobile phone. So what you do is head down to this middle computer button that says responsive mode, and we're going to go to mobile, and it's going to change how this looks. So we're going to go back up, and you can see our home page is okay and the menu is okay, but this title is too big. So we click in there and make sure that the cell phone is lit up blue so that we know we're editing just for mobile. And we head into the typography, check that cell phone is blue again, and we're going to adjust the size so that it just fits. So we're going to go down to 44, and then we're going to make this a bit smaller. Style, typography, and check that that's blue, and make sure that's smaller than our title. So 24 is good for that, and this is just how your website looks. So our size of text there is okay, the image looks good, shirts looks good, our unique style looks good, and that quote, this text is too big. So we're going to head in here, go to typography, and we just want it to be, so 16 is too big. You can adjust it with arrows to be 14. That's perfect. And then what we can do here is go unlink that, go 0, and let's try 200. That's too big. So it needs to be slightly bigger than that so we can get it below the shoes. So let's try 230, maybe a bit more, 250, just enough. There we go. So that it's below. That looks good, and we can click update. The last one, we're going to check how it looks on the tablet. So let's head back up to the top. Just adjust that to check that it looks a bit better on the tablet. There we go. So we can go a tiny bit bigger now that we've adjusted our columns. So 50 is good there, and they look good, feel good. We can go a tiny bit bigger to 28. That looks a bit better. easier to read. And click update once you've finished, and we have a nice responsive modern looking home page that looks good on your desktop, on your tablet, and on your mobile phone. I hope you enjoyed this step-by-step tutorial and you now have an amazing website. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your website name and your website address so that we can share the love. If there's anything that we left out in this tutorial, please let us know. Or are there any parts of this video tutorial that you battled with that I can help with? Leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you have any friends or family that would be interested in creating a website, please share this video with them and invite them to come and watch it. If you enjoy these kind of videos and they help you in building your online business, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on that bell so you get notifications as we create new videos every single day for you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.